Welcome into my season recap, and I'm going to start off first in the NFC North with my team, the Detroit Lions. We started off in the 2022 season. We were 1-5 in the beginning. Was like 1-5, and then after the bye week of week 6, we started picking up momentum. We was 2-5. Then we ended the season 9-8. But we were so close to the playoff position. But again, typical Lions fashion, we choked on we choked in the last couple of games of the season, losing to Steve Wilkson's Carolina Panthers, losing to the Seahawks, and just basically we dropped the ball in the last couple of games. We beat Green Bay, but it didn't matter. We beat Green Bay twice this year, which was great to see. Us Cheeseheads get their ass beat the Bears twice. We beat the Vikings as well. So we nearly beat the Vikings. But again, if we won those other games against the Panthers and Seahawks and the Cardinals, we would have got ourselves a playoff position. We beat the Packers, but we beat the Packers on the last game of Week 18, but the Seahawks already won their game earlier in the day, so we lost out. We were second in the NFC North. Again, we was better than last year. We was but last year, so I'll take that. A couple of things that was great this year that I like that we have a young defense that we're building in Detroit. We have Aiden Hutchinson that we got in the second round, first round, second overall pick last year. Kirby Joseph, who was a late 6th round, 7th round pick. 7th round pick was Malcolm Rodriguez. Kirby Joseph and Aiden Hutchinson. I love Aiden Hutchinson and Kirby Joseph's chemistry. Kirby Joseph was a really late draft pick, late on in the draft. Malcolm Rodriguez as well. He was a 7th round pick. The three of them together, I like their chemistry, how they've been gelling well together in defensively, but we still need work in the defensive side of the ball. Points against, we was 26.6, which was 5th overall for points allowed. For points for, points against was 25.8, was tied 3rd. Rushing yards, we was we were 7th for rushing. We were 70th for rushing yards, and then for passing yards, we was 851.8. 8th. Again, you gotta look at the context. We have Jared Goff as our fucking quarterback. Like, we don't have a franchise level quarterback, yeah. So us being 8th in rushing passes, I would take it for now. But we need to improve. Jamal Williams had a good year. He had 17 rushing touchdowns. He had over 1,000 yards rushing as well. He beat the record, which was surpassed by, which was previously held by Barry Sanders in 1991 when he had 16 rushing touchdowns. Jamal Williams has 17 rushing touchdowns in the 2022 season, surpassing Barry Sanders' 1991 season for the Lions. So what do we need in the offseason to address a couple of things? We need to address another cornerback, and I've already scouted. If you've seen my scout reports the last month, you know that I've got I've been looking at Christian Rodriguez as a guy Christian Gonzalez. That is a guy that I really want to see us draft. We need a quarterback in this draft. Will Levis is one I recommended, or go for a Bryce Young, or go for C.J. Stroud. But I'm going to say I think we're probably going to be more likely to go towards a Will Levis than anybody else. We need a defensive line like a Jalen Carter or somebody like that. An edge rusher. we need an edge. We need a linebacker to help with Malcolm Rodriguez. And then we need a safety as well. Our draft pick. So again, you could look at this. We have a 6th round pick. We could trade up, I guess, to get like a number 3 pick, so we can get one of those quarterbacks. But again, a quarterback could go at number 6 as well. We have two first round picks, one at 6 and one at 18. We have a second round pick at 44 and 55. And I'm liking what Dan Campbell's doing right now in Detroit. His second year was a lot better than his first year. Yeah, we didn't make the playoffs, and I'm pissed about that. But I can see some progression with his team. The defense needs work. We need a quarterback. The most important thing in this entire offseason, we need to fix the quarterback position. We need to get one of these quarterbacks either from the draft or we go into free agency. And we address that because, again, if we really want to challenge and be a Super Bowl contending team, which is the aim of the fucking game, then we need to get ourselves a good fucking quarterback so that we can be where Jalen Hurts has been. Hurts has been this past season, where Mahomes has been the past 4 years. We need to get to that level in the next couple of years.